Wow, I could never solve that cube. This is something that I have heard a lot as a cuber, and my response has always been the same, that anybody who can hold and turn a cube can learn how to solve it. There are two ways of solving a cube. The first way is through algorithms. Algorithms are basically a set of moves through which we can solve the cube. Let's take an example. R, U, R prime, U prime. We will have to memorize this algorithm, and with time and practice we won't need to remember the moves, as it will all become muscle memory. And you'll also get faster. So basically you can solve this very fast. And the second way is through logical reasoning, seeing which piece goes where and so on. For the same example, R, U, R prime, U prime, what you can also do is focus on this block, orange, blue and white block. Bring this up, then rotate it that side, bring that back down, and rotate it back again. So you can do that, and it will basically be the same, but you won't have to memorize any algorithms. In this video I'll be teaching you the second method, the logical reasoning method, and if you want to learn the first method, then there will be a link in the description and in the pinned comment. In a 3x3 there are three types of pieces: the edge, the corners and the center. The corners have three colors. As you can see over here, this corner has orange, blue and yellow. An edge piece has only two colors, orange and yellow over here, and the center piece has only and only one color. Like this one over here, this only has yellow, so it only has one color. For the first layer, what you need to do is make the white cross and then the corners. So you basically get one edge to the white face, and then align it with its respective centerpiece and continue. What do I mean by that? Let's take an example. This is the white and blue edge piece. So since it's on the top layer, what I can do is bring it down to the white layer and then match the color. This does not match, but this matches. So blue and blue match and white match. So this edge piece is basically solved. Now as you can see, this piece is already solved. If I do that, white and white join, orange and orange join. Now this is a tricky case. So what you can do is bring it down and align it with the centerpiece, and then bring it to the white face. Now we need to insert this edge piece, and if we do it like this, it disturbs this piece. So what we need to do is rotate. So I can rotate it like that, and since it needs to go over here, I can do that in one move. And then join all the colors. So green and green join, red and red join, blue and blue join, orange and orange join, and all the whites join. So if you are having any other case, then you basically have to join the other color with the centerpiece and white with white, and you will be fine. Just make this white cross and continue. Now we are on to the corners. You can get four cases: corner solved, corner in the wrong slot, corner facing the top, and corner facing you. If the corner is already solved, like this one, then just leave it be. But how can you identify that a corner is solved? In order to do that, just see the three colors of the corner. This corner has white, green and orange. Orange is joining orange, green is joining green, it is connected to this centerpiece, it is connected to this centerpiece, and white is connected to its centerpiece. So this corner is solved. This corner might seem solved, but it is not, since the colors do not match. This corner needs to go over here. So how do you do that? So you bring this over here and then just remove it. This is called hiding. So if you move it back down, then nothing happens to this piece. So basically what happens is you remove this and then you can insert it over here. and then I can easily insert it over here like that. Normally, see, this goes over here, this disturbs this piece, but what we can do is hide this, bring this back again, and bring this up again. So what happens over here is simply that we have solved this corner. Now the next case is if the corner is facing you. As you can see, this is facing you right now. So find the corner and find the slot where it needs to go. It needs to go over here. So I'm going to take this corner over here. If it was somewhere right over here, then too I'll bring it on top of the slot. Then insert. Since it disturbs this piece, I can hide it, bring this back up, and then undo those moves. Now we are on to the final case. If the corner is facing the top, if it was like this, then it would be facing you, but since it's facing that way, so it's facing the top. Now what you can do over here is bring it to the case where it is facing you. This is facing the top. If it was over here or here, then it would be facing you. So in order to do that, bring that up, then hide this corner. So if I do this, then nothing disturbs this corner, and it is this same case again. You can bring that down, hide that corner, bring this edge piece back up, and then your first layer is solved. Now that you have completed the first layer, you need to do the second layer, where you can get 4 cases. The first case is the edge is in the correct slot, the edge is flipped, the edge needs to be inserted to the right, and the edge needs to be inserted to the left. If the edge is solved, then just leave it be. But again, how do you identify that an edge is solved? You can see that the two colors on an edge match the center pieces. So red matches red and green matches green. That means an edge is solved. If an edge is in the wrong slot, like this one, this needs to go over here. So how to do that? Here you need to start your first memorization. In order to do this, you need to remove this edge onto the top layer and then insert. So in order to remove, you need to focus on the corner and the edge. Okay, so you find an edge that you need to insert over here. I'm going to insert this one. You can insert any edge, and you need to see the bottom color and the top color. This does not matter in this case, so I'm just going to rotate it on top of this, and then bring that up, bring this corner up, then rotate it towards the edge that needs to be inserted, and bring that back down, and now bring this corner back on top of the slot, and then join these two pieces, the corner and the edge. I've joined these two, and then I can join white with white like this, and then simply insert. Now you can see the red and blue edge piece is on the top, and we can insert it. But how should you insert? So I'm going to insert this red and blue edge piece over here. So you need to look at the two colors on the edge. One is red and one is blue. So look at the bottom color. The bottom color right now is red. So I'm going to bring it on top of red. And then what you need to do is look at the top color. The top color right now is blue. So blue is opposite to green. So bring this edge piece on top of green. Then bring this corner up and rotate it towards the edge, then bring it back down. Now bring this corner on top of the slot, and then join these two. As you can see, they join properly. If they do not, then you are doing something wrong, and I recommend you to just rewind and see it again. Okay, now these two join. Now you can join white with white like that, and then insert. So you have successfully inserted the edge. For the other side, you can do the same. Now we are on to the last case, and what you need to do again here is remove the edge. The next case is if the edge is flipped, or if the edge is flipped. Okay, so what you need to do is get it to the top layer again. So I'm going to insert this yellow and blue edge piece over here. So like that, I'm going to keep it over there. Bring this corner up towards the edge piece, back down, then bring it on top of the slot, then match these two edges, and then join white with white like that and insert. So orange blue is again on the top, then we can just do that set of moves again, and white join and back. So now you have successfully joined, successfully solved the second layer. Now you're on to the last layer. Okay, in the last layer you have 4 steps: orienting the yellow cross, permuting the yellow cross, orienting corners, and permuting corners. You might think that it will take a while, but no, it is actually pretty simple. In orienting the yellow cross, you can get 4 cases: the dot, the L, the line, and the cross itself. Right here we have the dot. So you just have to repeat this set of moves again and again and again and again till you get the yellow cross. If you have the dot, then you have to do this. Rotate this so that this comes up, and then rotate this too. So what we did was rotate this clockwise, okay, so that this white bar comes on the left side. Then rotate the right side up, then rotate this over here, okay, so this corner should go over here. Then bring this back down, then join white with white. So I've joined white with white, and then I can bring that down again, and now we have an L. So how to identify an L? So the yellow edges will make an L. This 1 2 3, this is an L, and to do that and to solve this, you have to do the same thing. Bring this bar to the left, bring the right up again, then bring this over here, bring this corner over here, then the right side will go down again, then join this with this, white join, and then this comes to the bottom. So no pieces are disturbed. Just make sure that no pieces are disturbed on the bottom layer and on the second layer. Now we are on to the third case, which is the line, and the dot connects to the L connects to the line, and the line finally makes the cross. So we have the line, we do the same thing again. This bar comes up, this comes up, this corner goes to the back, the right side goes down, the white and white join, and then the white can come back again, restoring everything, and you have successfully solved the yellow cross. If anything happens and this is not the case, if the yellow cross is not solved, then if an edge is flipped, then what you need to do is remove the edge and put it back the correct way, because your cube might have broken, or something might have happened. So you need to remove the edge and insert it again. A link is in the description on how to assemble or disassemble a cube. And this is the first step on the last layer, orienting the yellow cross. Now let's get to permuting the yellow cross. Okay, now we are on to the second step of the last layer, permutation of the yellow cross. Permutation basically means aligning all these to the center pieces. All the edges should join their respective center pieces. So in this you can get 3 cases: adjacent edges solved, opposite edges solved, and all edges solved. Okay, let's get to the first case. The first case is opposite edges solved. And how do you know that? You just spin the edges till at least 2 of them are solved. So if I keep on spinning, now I found that blue and blue solved, green and green are solved, but red and orange are opposite. So what you need to do is focus on these 2 pieces, this block of pieces. You bring this up, you rotate it and hide it, and you bring this back down. You transfer it over to here. You bring that back up, and then you join white with white and you bring that down again. And now you have the second case, which is adjacent. So these two edges are adjacent to each other, and you just need to remember that one of the solved edges needs to be on the back and the other needs to be on the right side. So like this, and the unsolved one needs to be here. So you are going to do the same thing again. Bring this up, bring this over, right side goes back down, this comes over to here, this comes back up, attach white with white and down, and then you see that all the edges are solved, which is the third case. So blue joins with blue, red joins with red, green joins with green, and orange joins with orange. Now you are only 2 steps away from solving the cube. We are going to focus on orienting the corners now. And orienting basically means, like, if this corner is like this, but if it is in the right spot, even if yellow is not facing up, then that's completely fine. It is a solved corner. So I'm going to scan my cube for any solved corners. This is a properly solved corner. So what we are going to do is to solve the other corners or orient the other corners is bring this so that we can safeguard it, then bring this corner up and over. So the solved corner is now here. So when I bring this up, nothing happens to this corner. I bring this up, then I join this white with this white, then back down, then join this white with this white and back down. So as you can see, nothing happened to this corner and all the other corners are solved, but these two aren't solved, you say. So these two are actually solved. What you just need to do is repeat the fourth step, do the fourth step. Even if your corners in the first step look like this, that is fine. This is a solved corner. If all the three colors are in the same spot, even that is fine. If yellow was facing here, that is fine. Anything is good, you can do anything. The corners must be in the right spot, but they should not be permuted. Permuted will be when the yellow faces up and all the colors are in the right spot. We are orienting the last layer right now, and this does not matter. We just need to know that they are in the correct place. Now we are on to the final step. After this, you will completely solve a Rubik's cube. Okay, so you might have 4 corners unsolved, or 3 corners unsolved, or 2. If there's only one, then you have to twist it. There's some problem with your cube, you have to twist it and solve the cube. You can have 2, 3 or 4 corners unsolved. Okay, so you need to do this like I showed you the R, U, R prime, U prime at the start, that this is basically the reverse version of it. So what you need to do is rotate this down, over, like that. See, this corner comes to here, this goes back up and it comes back to its place. Okay, down again, this bar is now solved, that comes up again, and this corner comes here. Now I'm going to bring this over here and do the same thing. Down, here, up, here, down, here, up, here. You just have to repeat this process until yellow gets solved with yellow, like over here. Now I bring this up and the only step left is this. And now you have successfully solved the cube. If this does not help you, then you can, if something happened, you were not able to solve the cube, then I recommend rewinding and seeing it again. If you did not understand something, just rewind the video and see it again, understand it properly, take in the concepts, and if it still did not solve your cube, then what I recommend you doing is disassembling and assembling the cube again. I'll have the tutorial for that in the description too. and it's pretty easy. It basically is that if an edge got flipped or a corner got flipped, then your cube will not be solvable. So that will be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope it helped, and if I did teach you how to solve a Rubik's cube, then I think I deserve a subscribe. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everyone.